All right, Julie, you said that a business owner's exit doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. Could you please explain that?
Yeah. And I think that that might be a reason why a lot of privately held owners of businesses hesitate to get the process started because it seems so final. And we're talking about, something that they have spent a lot of time and money and effort to build over a number of years. I can relate to that because I've been there myself. And, it isn't necessarily just a single owner. Sometimes it's a family of owners, sometimes it's partners, and sometimes it's a smaller business, sometimes it's a medium-sized business. But regardless of the ownership structure, regardless of the size of the business, being able to name, the hesitancy of the identity, right? Of I'm not sure that I'm ready to exit because then what do I do with the rest of my life? My business is my life. Okay. However, if we could backpedal out of that and take a look at what the options might be for a business owner to stay engaged somewhat and not have to be all or nothing. What if we could structure a transaction where the owner could exit over time? We talk about exit, and there's so many other forms of transition. Buying out a partner is a transition. Allowing your partner to buy you out is a form of transition. Exit is a form of transition. Acquiring another company is a form of transition. Merger, okay, we could go on and on. And so I want to make sure that the distinction is understood that exit is a form of transition. And so if you're at a point where you think that you want to transition or at least start, looking at options, it doesn't have to be all or nothing.
Great. Yeah. So it could be stepped down over time and it could be growing or shrinking your involvement.
Exactly. There's private equity companies out there that are looking for a certain percentage of ownership in some of these well-run companies. They don't necessarily need to have the majority or all of the ownership. And so that can be one great lucrative way for an owner to take some chips off the table, stay engaged in a specific role in the company. And then if the private equity firm rolls the company into another transition, then that owner can have kind of a second bite of the apple, if you will. And that when, the two come together and it's a good alignment of culture and values, it can be a really great thing for everybody, including the employees.